It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 32. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up fourth and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Herbert on first down. Hurst there to grab it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Herbert from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. And it sets up second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. He's on the move. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Herbert to throw once more. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Ravens take over first down team at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. This time it's a passing play. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
This is Henry on second. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This ball's caught by Tanya. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Running once more with Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tui Pulotu in for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. Escapes a defender. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Henry on the catch. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Chargers 14.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers 14.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about him when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. DJ Chark there for the catch. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Andrews with the catch. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 36. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Cut out left.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that means third down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll look to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Throwing from the gun. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up third and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. This into the hands of Will Dissly. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Third and a lone yard coming up. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 3rd down, Herbert. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 19. Flushed out now to his left. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
to throw it on first down. He's got a man left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Second and 3 now. It's Henry on the carry. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now. Caught by Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Henry running left. And they bring him down around the 34. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Going to the ground again on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And this one does not go far. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He's driving some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw it. He rolls to his right. Hurst there to grab it. Still has some space inside the 35. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried